Good evening, guys. I'm Jacques from the London Bowler, the strip club connoisseur. Today, I'm here to review an American strip club. The club is called Dreams Cabaret, and it's located in El Paso, which is in Texas, in America. And I've been to quite a few clubs in El Paso, so we're gonna have a quick review of El Paso. The first thing that was striking with El Paso is a massive strip club with Dreams. Sorry, excuse me, I'm a bit lost there. I'm talking about Dreams Cabaret. What I was gonna say is that what I've noticed with a lot of strip club in El Paso, which is a town in Texas, which is on the Mexican border. What I've noticed there is that a lot of the strip club, they are massive in size. I thought because it was a small town, I was probably thinking, no, they won't have the big club. And Dreams is one of those. That's the first thing that strikes you. I went there a couple times, and there was both on Tuesdays and a Wednesday, which is normally where they charge you about $5 to get in. Weekends is normally $25 to get in, so it's going to be a different experience. But because I was quite busy, I couldn't do weekends, and then there's other places. But yeah, it's weekdays is $5. And as I went there, as I said, the first thing you see, the club is massive. It's literally like a nightclub. It's huge. And the way they've made it is basically they've got some VIP upstairs that you can do, and you've got a large dance floor on the bottom with some bars to the left when you get in, and then in the middle they put a lot of tables and then sofas where people can sit, and some are facing like the stage, which is in the middle. Then there's another stage, and then it's just a massive strip club. But what I've noticed on weekdays, I don't know how it's on weekend. On weekdays, it was quite dark, so you couldn't really see properly. But I could say they had a lot of girls, even for a Tuesday. There must have been 30 girls working on that Tuesday night. And on a Wednesday, I think they had almost 40 girls, which was surprising. Maybe it's due to the size of the club. The girls, I can't fault them. They are beautiful. The only thing that I didn't see single black girls. Even a Latina black girl, I didn't see one. I saw mainly all Latinas, like mainly Mexican, probably American Mexican or Mexican from Mexico, but they were all beautiful. You find everything there. Very beautiful girls. If you want the BBL, they have it. Everything was. It was. I even met girl from Moldova there. So to tell you that Eastern European dancers, they're all over the world. I was a bit shocked by that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what are you doing in El Paso? You're from Moldova. What are you doing all the way from El Paso, from Moldova, all the way to El Paso, Mexico, Texas, which is close to Mexico. So I could say that the girls are very, what I found with the girls, they were very, it's one of the few clubs that I wasn't bothered, and I liked it. Because I've sometimes experienced that when I go to clubs in London. A lot of the dancers, they assume that black guys, that's a UK thing, that's a UK that assume, or even the things from Europe, that black guys don't have money to spend. So dancers won't normally come to you. So I wasn't bothered, I was happy, I was just observing. I was there observing anyway. But I was prepared to spend, but no one approached me, which was better for me anyway. I observed that people were going upstairs for private dance. I'm not one for private dancers, to be fair. I'm more of a person that want to spend money on stages, but they also had small stages that you could sit on your table. There was a table that had small stages in front of those where you could get girls to dance for you there and spend the money there. That's probably the way I would do that. But no girls really approached me, apart from the girl from Moldova. She came and said hello, and then she was kind of brief. She didn't even offer us a service. She just asked if we were okay. The staff, the door staff was okay. I didn't have a problem. They were quite polite, especially when I told them I was from the UK. But I was with a friend from the States, so it was a bit, maybe it was more polite, and it was polite to me, receptive. It was okay. What can I say? The music was quite good. The DJ for Wednesday or Tuesday, I was quite impressed with the music. I thought I was going to get a lot of Latin music, because that's what people told me. You're going to get a lot of Mexican, Latino music when you go there, but that's not what I experienced, me personally, so I can only go by my experience. But and the car park is massive. Basically in El Paso, basically Dreams is by like what they call the highway, which is the motorway in the UK. So in that highway, there was about 5 clubs on this side of the highway, and the other side of the highway you got 5 clubs as well. So there's loads of club in El Paso in terms of strip club. So the concurrence, the competition is quite steep. So, but I wouldn't have to say too much. Would I personally recommend someone to go to Dreams? Yes, I would, to have a look. But I've heard they're quite difficult when letting in only women into the club. So you have to bear in mind that if you're female. But I don't know much. I think the private dances, the songs are $25 to start. That's what I think. I did ask. I don't have much to add, because I would have loved to go there on a weekend to see what's the atmosphere on the weekend. But I know that on the weekdays it was really, really busy with dancers. There was a bit, in terms of customers, there was the less busier club, because I remember that night, on Tuesday night, I went to 5 clubs. On Wednesday night, I went to 6 clubs, and there was always the one that was less busy. So I don't know if that's telling me something. Not sure. I don't think I saw there's a kitchen, but I'm not sure if they do food. I didn't ask. I didn't really bear in mind. But personally, like I said to people, while reviewing a lot of clubs here in this on this channel, is to give you an idea of what I think. But sometimes you should try the clubs yourself if you're into strip club, and see what you feel, and if you feel you have the same experience as me. So I'm not going to tell you don't go there. But would that go back? Yes, but not. But if I have to, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go back, if it makes sense. But would I advise someone to go there? Yes, go visit. It's always good to see new places, different places. It's interesting. Someone that's come from going to clubs in London, going to clubs in El Paso, is 2 different experiences. And guys are from Atlanta, Miami, New York. It's going to be different. It's totally different. But that's all I have really to say about Dreams Cabaret in El Paso. So if you're ever in El Paso, America, which is in Texas, as I said, by the Mexican border, do visit El Paso, because I've reviewed another club in El Paso which is called Box Cabaret, which I consider the best club, because I've checked out 6 to 7 clubs while I'm in El Paso, and the one that stood out to me was Box Cabaret. It was the one that I liked the best. So visit it if you're there. There's loads of strip clubs, loads of hotels. Have a look. You know what to expect. It's a heavily Mexican influenced town, being close to the Mexican border. So yeah, so the girl's gonna be Mexican. And Bucks Cabaret, they had a couple of black girls and a couple of mixed race girls. So that was a bit more to my taste, and the way it was, I liked it better. So this was the review of Dreams Cabaret in El Paso, Texas. And I'm gonna urge you to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment on the video for more content of the sort. You take care, guys.